Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
TFG Cricket is an IVM production, and if you have enjoyed this episode, you can also check out their other awesome shows like The Podcast, a show that gives you a weekly lowdown on Mumbai's food, culture, and new openings in the city.
You're listening to TFG Cricket.
Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of TFG Cricket Podcast. It's a special episode because we are reviewing Sachin, a billion dream?
A billion dream, somebody said trillion dream होना चाहिए था.
ट्रिलियन अभी पॉपुलेशन पहुंचा नहीं उधर तक, अभी टाइम है उसके लिए. अभी जस्ट नाउ आई थिंक आज ही न्यूज़ था, वी हैव ओवरटेकन चाइना एज द मोस्ट पॉपुलेटेड कंट्री इन द वर्ल्ड. सो ठीक है, तो इट्स a billion.3 Sachin 1.3 billion dreams.
Well, a few couples would have changed their mind after watching Sachin. As far as population is concerned, that's all I want to say.
आज सुबह नाश्ता में वड़ा पाव करके आया. So that is what the effect will be.
Yes.
You know, but yesterday.
नहीं, एक और बात बोलना है मेरे को. So talking about population, a few years ago we heard parents saying we want a Dhoni in our house. Then आजकल चर्चा हो रही है we need a Virat. Now after this movie, people will go back and say, no, we'll go back to Sachin.
So, no, that's very likely.
ये तो review भी कर एक line में review कर दिया. But you know what? Yesterday when we saw the movie for media briefing, and when I came out of the theater, there were some guys who were saying कि like, अरे धोनी की तरह बनाना चाहिए था. Even now in the studio, somebody asked us that is the movie like Dhoni? Should there be any comparison between both?
Just like there should be no comparison between Dhoni's career, Virat's career and Sachin's career. Movie cannot be compared. It's as simple as that. It's a different format. First of all, the simple comparison, even at a filmmaking level, it's two different types of films. One is somebody is enacting Dhoni, an actor is called in and he is playing Dhoni. Here it's a documentary. It's a simple Sachin narrating his life, and you're utilizing a lot of original clips to showcase that journey. Okay. It's as simple as that. So absolutely no comparison. And just like people want to compare Sachin with Bradman, or if somebody wants to say that Sachin is a better batsman or Gavaskar was a better batsman because he didn't wear helmets. These are, see, in sports you cannot. Each era, each circumstance is different. When the player gets out on the field, he is contesting and he wants to win. And when it's at the highest level, he's playing against competitors who are also wanting to win. So in sports, there can't be comparisons. And it's as simple as that for me. Ki Dhoni was good or Sachin was good. It starts from whether Dhoni's... then you're getting into the filmmaking of it. Was Dhoni's film made better or was Sachin's film made better?
Yeah.
You know, whether this movie was better than this movie. And that, I think, let's leave it to the movie critics. It's not, I mean, they can see whether this ankle was good or a light chahiye tha, or should Sachin have worn a red shirt instead of the blue. While, you know, was he overacting? Was Harsha Bhogle a little more... histrionics was more than, let's say, Ravi Shastri. And ये सब अपना काम नहीं. It's a simple story about putting Sachin in perspective, and not just for India, I think for the global audience also.
Yeah.
About how huge he is. I think my takeaway from that, though we live Sachin, we live and breathe cricket. Sachin is God, cricket is religion, everything. But you needed something like this to, you know, reinforce that thing. Boss ek kya aadmi hai? You know, how huge he is as a sportsman. Yeah, forget cricketer. Cricketer, I think, comes second now. As a sportsman, his career spanning almost 25 years. I mean, it's unbelievable. Bhai, bolo kuch.
नहीं, मैं अच्छा, I was listening to it. अच्छा लगा, and अभी मेरे पास बोलने के लिए कुछ नहीं है. ECP took the first 5 minutes. But
I would have talked 20 minutes. I thought ये बैठा है, कुछ तो बोलने दे इसको यार.
Yeah, so like he said, putting things into perspective, I think the movie got released at the right time. Everybody saw Dhoni and today's generation could connect to MS more easily. Now, we grew up watching cricket in the early 90s, and that was when Sachin gained a lot of momentum in his career. And for me, it was going back, reliving all those moments year after year, series after series. It was, a trip down memory lane. And like it or not, yes, we have our own. We like a few players, we don't like some. We follow a team, we don't follow another team. That's all fine. But Sachin Tendulkar was the moment we walked out to bat, even in our compartment, wherever. I still remember we used to carry that power bat. And when Savita gave him that bat, I was still waiting for that sticker. I don't know why they took it off. So that was the first bat power. And then came the boost bat.
Yeah.
So for that boost bat was missing. Although MS said, boost is the secret of his energy. And there was a short commercial with him and Kapil Dev. I was still waiting. Boost bat kidhar hai karke. So that for me is Sachin's memory. And I was... when I saw that Pepsi ad, I was thrilled when I saw that. And honestly, 93, 94, I remember, we didn't have too much money to buy a Pepsi bottle. That time, 7 or 8 rupees, I think, per bottle, 300 ml. And after playing in the hot sun, we used to rush, and there was like sharing and caring. Now that was Sachin. Again, like Harsha Bhogle rightly pointed out, he came from a very humble background, who realized his roots, who knew what he had to contribute. And very rightly he said, when people chant Sachin, Sachin, it further reinforces that. It tells me that, boss, I have so much responsibility and I'm accountable. 22 years under so much pressure, so much stress, and I'm very happy he opened up.
Yeah.
He has always been recluse, bolo, yeah. I don't know what. He has struggled to communicate. Yes, he has had his own reasons, but I didn't expect this in the movie. The book was a big flop, and he has always refrained from getting into any controversies.
Yeah.
But he spoke about match fixing. He spoke about the tussle between him and Azhar. He spoke about how Greg Chappell was. He didn't use this word, but I want to use it. He was a virus in the team, and how he destroyed. There was no cohesion, and it also. And he answered why he didn't say much about match fixing, because malum hi nahi tha, like he said. So a few questions will be answered, but I think anybody who has followed his career for 22, 23 years, if you go back, I don't think you'll come back unhappy, disappointed, because he's covered pretty much everything. Again, 10,000 hours of footage. The director has done justice, and he's captured all those golden moments.
Yeah.
And yet in a subtle way, he has also shown how Sachin was the backbone of Indian cricket for many, many years, and how when Sachin used to go back to the hut, our hopes would come crashing down. So beautifully captured, and I really, really enjoyed the movie.
In this movie, what basically happened was we looked, from his point of view. What pressure he used to feel. A lot of us standing in a group, we say कि like इन लोग को तो पैसा मिल जाता है, इन लोग तो चले जाएंगे, उन लोग को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. But the kind of pressure that Sachin feels, and then in the movie he describes what effect any loss had on him.
Just goes to show how passionate, how committed is a very soft word इधर लगता है, और कुछ भी नहीं है बोलने के लिए. The dedication, the desperation, and that often stems out of, like he said, cricket for me is like going to the temple. You really can't say much more than this, and it just goes to show how, if you love something so much, and if it's the be all and end all for you, that is Sachin. I haven't seen any cricketer, I can talk about India, so committed to a sport, so committed to his batting. And Sachin never competed with anybody but himself. All these guys, if you look at Rahul, Rahul was competing with VVS and Saurav with some other people, Virat with Rohit, or Raina with someone else. But Sachin was so sure about himself, and there was no threat from anybody. he wanted to get better. Eventually he opened, and now one thing they should have covered. 92 he opened the innings. Sachin didn't start his career opening the innings. So this was, I remember when India was in New Zealand, and it was one of the fastest wickets in the world, continues to be, that is Auckland. And Auckland, Eden Park. So Sachin walked up to the coach and he said, I want to open the batting. And the coach said, okay, we give you a chance. And even before the coach asked him, what if? He said, if I fail, I'm not coming back to you again. And he got 82 of, 41, 42 balls.
Okay.
And that was... So that should have been captured. Number 2, 76 one-dayers, 74 or 76 without scoring an ODI century.
Yeah.
Now, imagine somebody who has played 453 ODIs. You take away 74 out of it. You're talking about, 370 one-dayers mein se how many centuries? 51? If I'm not wrong, 51 or 49. 49, I think. Yes. And he should have talked about his journey. So many times he got out in the 70s, in the 80s, 90s. It's not easy. Now people know, he was the century, the greatest century getter. Boss, how many people know 0 to 74 ka struggle tha? Should have captured it.
I think this is a real cricket fan speaking. So, who knows everything, who is understanding everything. So, if to his hundreds, if you add the 50s and the 70s and the 90s, like it's humongous. But this is exactly what even the director James said, that I can make 10 movies on Sachin. There's so much. What was needed as the first movie was even to just bring Sachin in front of people. For millions, I'm telling you, this movie will be a revelation. Forget, they have heard Sachin is the greatest thing, Sachin aaye to they'll want to see him. But I'm telling you, they know 10% of Sachin, and if they see this movie, the man, his career, what he has achieved, and everything comes to the fore. And that's what the movie is done. And so each of these nuances about how his career was shaped by various things, they have captured, let's say, 10 things in there. There are another 15 things which could have been there. But when you get into the cricketing aspect, there's much more. What I think the movie has brilliantly done also is to show those 25 years as India's resurgence also, how India has, as a nation, gone through various transformation during that period, and how Sachin, in an indirect way, remained that constant factor which brought some relief to everybody. Whether you followed cricket or not, Sachin is playing, Sachin is achieving, because we were not world beaters in anything. And to have somebody as the best batsman in the world, I mean, whether it's 10 nations playing, but there are good countries playing that game. And so to have somebody who's the best in the world, there are very few we could talk about. Who's a living legend kind of thing, You can talk about Rabindranath Tagore, or you can talk about people who have won the Nobel Prize, who have done great in their fields. You had Mahatma Gandhi, everyone is there. But to live your life with a legend, when saying, okay, Sachin, the living legend, is from Mumbai. I can see him, I can feel him, he is there, he's alive, and he's the best in the world. To have done that over 25 years, it's a huge thing. Okay, there has been an Amitabh Bachchan, or there has been some other Bollywood stars, or Rajnikant, or whatever, but sport is sport. And when you win, and one guy leads, and also don't forget, in a team game, there is only one guy who gets you across the line. If it was in tennis, you're playing your own game. You are your champion and you want to win. Badminton. Here in a team game of 11 people, you're dependent on this one guy who will decide your fate, the country's fate. And that also showed in how it can backfire. When they lost, people scream at you, throw stones at you. You have to have security round the clock. He said, 2 security guards in the house, 10 outside. I mean, Sachin Tendulkar we are talking about.
And we didn't know this.
Yeah, I mean, you would feel distraught. Like till yesterday, they were saying Sachin is God, cricket is religion, and now today, if I step out of the house, I'll be lynched.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's tragic. And to live with such pressure, to have at least 3 comebacks during your career, you know, it's at various stages for various reasons, whether it's injury, whether it's loss of form, twice to be made captain. You know, once you have kicked out, second time you stepped down, whatever. But, I mean, it's amazing. And after all that, to have achieved what he has.
Yeah.
Now, the story is also strung, it's beautifully strung in the sense that it starts with 1983 World Cup and 2011 World Cup. And it all fits, and it's almost like God has written the script,
Yeah.
you know. If he had won the 2006 World Cup or 2003 or 1996 or whatever, if India had won that with Sachin, the 2011 World Cup wouldn't have gained so much importance for Sachin, for India.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost so well scripted, and it's almost like कि boss, if somebody had written the story, you would say यार ऐसा नहीं होता है,
Yeah.
you know, थोड़े यार कुछ भी लिखता है क्या?
Everything
it's
was
like-
so properly done, starting from his family.
Yeah.
You know,
Just-
everybody supported. He was like meant to be like sent ki ja so century mar World Cup play.
It had to be, and just goes to show how your family, how your near and dear ones can help you grow as an individual. And one thing that came across very beautifully in that movie was, and we've read about this, Sachin's father was a poet, and he said, if I can be 50% of what my father was, and here he was talking about being a very
good human
genuine
being, yeah.
human being. Generosity, being humble, it's all a package. And that came so easily, you know, that was just straight away taken from his father. And not easy, because when you are talking about, I don't know, when in the early 90s he already had 3,000, 4,000 runs, he had 10, 15 centuries, he was the icon, and everybody is watching every move of yours, closely monitoring. And I'll tell you, when you reach a certain level of success, people don't like it. There are always, if Jesus Christ was crucified, Sachin Tendulkar kaun hai?
Or Mahatma Gandhi is shot, or Bill Gates is, run down every day, and
It is
Mark
as
Zuckerberg
simple as
is,
that.
Yeah,
So people are waiting to pull you down.
Yeah.
And kitna instigate kiya, but he stayed away very quietly. And Shah Rukh Khan rightly said, he let his bat do the talking. Now I want to add one more point on what CP said. He represented India on the global stage, and he talked about all the great actors. Talk about Shah Rukh, Rajnikant, Amitabh Bachchan, but sport. And a lot of Indians, especially Mumbaikars, when they travelled overseas, you talk about Australia, you talk about England, you talk about the United States, Indian expats had that confidence, not arrogance, because we are not arrogant people, by nature, but we took immense pride. Boss, Sachin mera hai, Sachin hamara hai. And slowly but surely, early 90s, Gavaskar was a hero, but the Aussies despised him. Now, respecting is one, liking is another. Tendulkar got both. 92, and I was waiting for that 92 91 tour of Australia, and where he got 2 back-to-back hundreds, and Richie Benaud went on to say live on air that it was the best innings he ever saw from a visiting batsman. Now, how big is that? He has seen 200 test matches. He has seen pretty much everything the game has to offer.
Yeah.
He's gone now, but he said this. So that was Sachin Tendulkar. And okay, so the West Indies tour. So I want to talk about the West Indies tour. This was before he made his debut in 89 against Pakistan. He wasn't taken to the West Indies, where the likes of Malcolm Marshall, Patrick Patterson, all these guys were waiting, who only dealt in bouncers.
Yeah.
And there was no in between. As Wasim Akram rightly said, तेरे को drive मिलेगा, अपने घर के सामने highway में मिलेगा, और कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. So this guy was mentally prepared. But again, the administrators, the coaches, the management said, no, we will not expose. He was a Kohinoor in the making. We will not expose him. and it turned out to be a super move.
Yeah.
Imagine in Pakistan on a very flat wicket. Of course, the one that he played earlier on was very grassy, but when you're facing Wasim, Waqar and Imran Khan, Sachin said, I thought it was over, my career was over. Imagine agar ye Barbados jata aur hota to. So just goes to show how important it is to nurture talent. And
so all this, like I said about this destiny thing, about how he won the 2011 World Cup as the pinnacle of what he always wanted to do and everything. It's all destiny, and it's all written about ecosystem, the administrators protecting him from the West Indies, the family. But the movie also shows that he still couldn't have reached where he was if it wasn't for his hard work and commitment and practice. I mean, even today, the youngsters don't go out and practice so much as a Sachin would probably do today if he had to play a practice match, or even if he had to play a charity match. I'm sure he would be in the ground for 1 week practicing. The commitment that he showed when he was faced with injuries, that physio telling that one day it was the elbow, one day it's the knees, one day it's the thigh, every day he had a problem, and still going ki, okay, Shane Warne ko face karna hai, kya karna hai, you know, that kind of commitment ki I have to achieve. And champions are made of only this. Whether it's Muhammad Ali, whether it's Michael Jordan. If you read Muhammad Ali's quote saying ki, I used to hate when I was training, but I said, train now and
live like a champion.
Suffer now and live like a champion. It's exactly that. You don't see the pain behind these champions. And Sachin is at that level. Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Sachin Tendulkar.
You know, when Brian Lara said that, I did not see this interview ever on YouTube or any other, but when he said that when you talk about cricket, it has to be Sachin Tendulkar. It makes a huge difference.
And whenever he says that, I'm mighty disappointed. But that was, look, Brian Lara again. So these two were compared in the 90s, even in early 2000s. And he said, I'm mere mortal, but Sachin Tendulkar is something very, very special. You can talk about numbers. Let's not get into any comparison now. But like CP said, commitment to a sport. After having scored, 60, 70 centuries, he still had issues with his tennis elbow, and the reflexes will go down. You're never going to be 16 always, no? You will age. And that is when he realized he has to come back and he has to do something. He had to get ready. And what did he do? He called up his friends at 4 in the morning, at 3 in the morning, and throw downs, rubber ball, 10 yards. And the mud water, man, and it's pouring down. Who would do that? Now, how do you describe that? Again, I have to come back to this word, commitment. Aur kuch hai nahi, kya bolega? And the other thing is talent. Talent is one thing, application is another. But what about discipline? Again, the director missed out. I'm not here to criticize, but what many might actually, I'm sure Nikhil, you will know this. In 2003, when India toured Australia, Sachin Tendulkar in the first 3 matches didn't get anything. He didn't score any runs. Brett Lee, and it was not a very formidable attack. I clearly remember Brad Williams, they had Nathan Bracken, they had Brett Lee, they didn't even have Shane Warne, they had Stuart McGill. And Sachin failed to get starts. In the 4th test match at the SCG, and this was before he walked out to bat, he said, I am not going to play a single shot outside the off stump. He said, kitna bhi dalne de, cover drive nahi, back foot punch nahi, no square cut, nothing. The Aussies bowled till the time he got to 248. And he remained not out. Commitment, talent, application, that is discipline. That should have been.
Because as a batsman, you should remember, there is no margin of error. There's just one ball required to get you out. Unlike a bowler who can, if he's hit for 3 sixes, next ball can be a great ball and you get the batsman out. A batsman has only one ball. it can be a great ball, unplayable ball. The pitch, it might play low the ball, your LBW, or miss it and your ball. Just one ball. And cricket, people don't realize, it just takes 10 balls to get the opposition out.
Yeah.
Okay?
10 good balls.
10 good balls, and of which if you leave the tailenders out, you just need 6 or 7 good balls. Tailenders to फिर घर जाते ही है, तो it's not a big deal.
Unless you are an RCB or a DD. 10 bad balls, 10 wickets.
You're bringing down the level of this podcast.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
RCB and-
I'm so sorry. Producer, take that away, okay?
ठीक है? Either we are talking about Sachin, Test cricket.
Please
to-
cut that one. Yes.
Yesterday in the movie, I like one part especially well because when it comes to retirement, we as a fans, ऐसे ही बोल देते कि retire हो जाना चाहिए, retire. But the movie showed it कि how difficult it was for Sachin to think, even to think about retirement, during his bad phase, because that's the only thing he knows. And that's the only thing he's committed to. And the movie showed it very nicely.
And yes, CP, please go ahead.
No, see, Sachin ka, there are many things you can pick out and criticize. Even Sanjay Manjrekar has gone on to say there is an elephant in the room and nobody can see it.
Yeah.
तो बच्चे बहुत कुछ बोल के गए सचिन के बारे में, and he actually took a dig at that. People who had nothing to do with cricket was telling me what to do and what not to do.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think he himself must have told the director, "ये line तो मुझे डालना ही है movie में," because he has never said it, and people, it's exactly like who said that now. Sehwag said na, if Harsha Bhogle is telling how this guy should bat and Murli is telling how Zahir should bowl. तो वही हो गया. तो they are players. I mean, what is it to face fast bowling continuously, ball after ball coming after you, and then you can sit in your armchair in an air conditioner and say कि अरे यार क्या खेल रहा है, वो छोड़ना था. I mean, you think he went for the drive against Malinga and got caught behind in the 2011 World Cup final? You think he casually did it? Boss, Malinga bowl kar raha hai, ball is swinging, he missed it or he misread
pressure.
That is pressure. World Cup, it's your last World Cup, you're in the final, you're opening the batting, you're chasing a formidable score. There's so much pressure on you, and Malinga is bowling to, and Malinga in his prime. It's not Malinga in IPL.
in his prime.
IPL 10 mein nahi hai. And they also want to win. So you can't sit and say, "Arey yaar, kya khela outside the off stump, to chhodna tha." I mean, so that's what I like about the movie. The movie has come at a right time. Forget Dhoni's movie also came at a right time, because Dhoni also being criticized, ki should he retire? Because he's the only captain who has won all the ICC trophies.
Yeah.
Only captain in the world. And with West Indies team ruling cricket for 10 years, Australia ruling cricket for 15 years, they have never, none of their captains have won all 3 trophies.
Yeah.
So Dhoni's movie was at the right time to show how a guy from Jharkhand can come up and, make his name in the sun. Sachin's movie has come at a much better time to show, boss, we have a living legend.
Yeah.
He's world class. There's absolutely no. And so, even if you have to, I would have liked to say it at the end of it, if you're a cricket fan and if you're a Sachin fan, naturally you'll see the movie, and you should see the movie even if you don't. But if you're an Indian, you have to see the movie. It's as simple as that.
Very rightly put.
I totally agree with that.
One final question before we wrap this show. If Sachin was, born today in this world of internet and social media, would he have been distracted?
For sure.
Seriously?
For sure. It's not easy. Then you go back to the Gavaskar era. So different eras, different challenges. But again, you talk about the strong support system around you. It all goes back to that. And would he have survived today's demands? Now, 2 things. One is the game has evolved. We see a lot of T20 being played these days, and it requires a different set of skill altogether. You will see
Was
somebody...
he less than a T20 batsman? You know, at
No,
that time?
no. I'm not trying to say that he wouldn't have dominated the T20s. But the kind of discipline required today as compared to how much you had to endure 20 years back, there is daylight between the two. And that's where I feel we will not have another Sachin in the making. You cannot, because the game won't allow you. The format won't allow you. People around won't allow you. People are not ready. There will be nobody to groom you. Okay, number one, it has to come from within, and you need to look up to somebody like Sachin had Ajit. You know, somebody who's going to just take you, hold your finger and drag you to all the grounds, and then a lovely coach. ऐसा नहीं होता यार. So this just one.
You feel the same, CP?
No, again, I think it's a unnecessary question and comparison, in the sense that, like we discussed, no two eras can be compared. The circumstances are different. Everything is different. But even today, if you want to create a Sachin, it is that ecosystem which is required. An ecosystem which protects you. Which a Dhoni has lived life very quiet and nice, not bothered by social media, not bothered by anybody who tells him anything. He walked out of captaincy when he felt like. He did a marriage which nobody attended. He still lives in Ranchi with his 10 dogs. So he hasn't moved to while a Virat is the poster boy of glamour, if ever there is. Virat and Anushka it's the first pair of India. Okay, captain of the Indian cricket team, and Anushka is a well achiever in her own sense. So he is also managing his life. Yeah. So there is an ecosystem. So each era has its. What would be great, if you want to compare, is Sachin and Vinod Kambli. How ecosystems matter. How Vinod Kambli just disappeared from the scene because there was no brother or there was no family, or not a family. No family is the wrong thing, but the thing is, he didn't have that ecosystem which could have nurtured him.
He didn't have a mentor, as simple as that.
Yeah, he was equally talented.
Yeah.
So, or probably better. He's probably I think he's in the record books for being the only guy to score 2 double centuries back to back. Yeah. So, and he gave a famous quote which I liked a lot, ki Sachin took the elevator, I am taking the staircase. But after that he slipped. So, so the thing is, वो सब छोड़ो यार, Sachin movie देखो. Yeah, I mean, we can get Sachin is Sachin. See, because he is so huge, we have so many points to analyze. We have so many things to discuss, and it also brings us back to our socio-economic conditions, the culture, everything is. Sachin is India. So and I, to sound crude, but I am glad that an outsider did the movie, who was looking into India with different eyes. If one of us had done the movie, we would have been biased with so many things about Sachin. This was a guy who knows cricket, who loves it, and who wanted to show the world how huge Sachin is.
Yeah.
And that's what he's done, and he's done it brilliantly.
You know, one final takeaway from the movie for me was, even if you're best in the business, it took Sachin 22 years to, lift his team.
Because it's a team sport, number one. And Destiny's Child and all.
No.
If you work towards something, you will eventually get it. One day or the other. And like we have mentioned this before, 22 years waiting, and somebody tells you one last go. Somebody from Jharkhand starts playing cricket when you're almost finishing your career, and he steps up, and the trophy just falls into your lap. Call it destiny. I don't know what it is. It's the universe answering your call.
I think one more thing that I liked about what I learned watching the 2011 World Cup, the remaining squad was so committed to helping Sachin win the cup.
Yeah.
No.
I think that worked. The universe just heard that, and
that's what it's all about.
There was never any. Usually in teams there can be rivalry. Ki isko, he's getting better pay, or he's a better batsman, or he's a better. But here they were all so much together to, कि सचिन कब जीतना चाहिए, you know, and they also knew the burden कि this is his last World Cup and we have to make him win. You know, that I think was
in football. If you're a legend, if you don't win a cup, you can still be regarded as the greatest.
Yeah.
In cricket, especially in our country, if you don't win the World Cup,
it's a huge gap, and I think thank God for
fortunately
letting India
he
win.
got
Yeah.
it.
I mean, whatever it was.
And he retired very peacefully.
Yeah.
बहुत
Okay.
खुशी से.
I guess we should wrap this show here. We can talk
Yeah,
on
yeah,
and
yeah,
on
yeah.
about Sachin.
Just like he's worth 10 movies. When you have 10,000 hours of footage, तो सोचो तुम कितना you can make out of him.
Guys.
Each series can be a story by itself, you know, each of his achievements.
Yeah.
Been a long time since I saw CP so excited in a podcast, I must say. Sachin ने जबरदस्त काम किया. चलो.
Okay, guys, you can read a lot on Indian cricket on our website, thefangarage.com. You can connect us via Twitter, The Fan Garage, and Facebook at The Fan Garage. You can listen to this podcast on Indusworks Media, SoundCloud, Audioboom, iTunes, and definitely on YouTube. Subscribe, share, like, and comment. Till then, take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Hey man, just help me out, man. I need some podcast, man. I haven't had a fix in a week. Just need some.
Don't you worry about it. I got podcasts galore for you, man. Just go to ivmpodcast.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna check it out.